Hi, I'm Lee Miltier. Welcome to America's Premier Experts. Today I have with me someone you might want to talk to. His name is William Gold. Welcome to the show.
Thank you, Lee.
You know, you have a very complicated success story, and I would like, in your own words, for you to tell us exactly what you do and how you help people.
Well, Lee, we help buyers and sellers, and we bring them together to sell properties, and we save people in their foreclosures.
Well, just saving people in their foreclosures, I mean, I know a lot of people's ears must be perking up with that because the economy has kind of gotten out of control a little. So tell us some of the special things that you do that helps them.
Well, we stop all foreclosures, even minutes before the auction.
All foreclosures?
All foreclosures.
That is amazing. So tell us about your vision and your mission on how you do that and how you were able to do this.
Well, it's complicated. We do that through, we bar the trustee from foreclosure on the property. We get restraining orders, emergency ex parte. We specialize in making sure that we get the transaction negotiated.
Well, this sounds very unique, and are there other people doing this very much?
No, not much. The brokers, we have a broker attorney business model, so we're able to do legal things with our clientele, and we're able to negotiate the transactions more effectively with the bank.
So give us, let's just kind of really shortly, tell us how you do that. Or like, give us an example of someone you have saved their house from being, foreclosed on.
Okay, there's a lady. Her name was Betty, and she called us about 2 days before her auction, and we were able to
just 2 days.
2 days, 2 days before the auction.
A lot of notice there.
Yeah, but we were able to stop the foreclosure, and we were able to submit an offer to the bank, and the bank took the offer, and we were able to get the transaction closed, and that foreclosure did not go on her record.
Wow! So you're like a miracle man.
Well, I wouldn't say that, but
well, sure, go say that.
We have more tools at our disposal to help the buyer and to help the seller of the property. I think that's the key to what we have to offer. So
one of the unique things that I'm hearing, and correct me if I'm not getting this right, but you're helping people who are about to lose their house and be foreclosed, and you also, on the other side, have buyers for that. Is that correct?
Yes, that is correct.
So you're like Santa Claus. You're doing everything.
Yeah, we help the buyers out and the sellers.
So how do people get in touch with you?
They can go to our website, which is www.realservicesnow.com.
Realservicesnow.com.
Yes.
I like that. So you're really helping people.
Yes, we are.
So how do you feel personally about being of such great service in such a stressful, chaotic time of reality?
It's an amazing feeling to actually help somebody through their troubles.
Yes.
To be there and to, walk them through this whole process. And I think that's really what people need. They want somebody there that's going to be there and hang in there with them and walk them through what they really need to do in order to, so they can get back on their feet.
Yes.
And that's what we're here for.
One of the greatest things of life is actually to be of service to other people, and I think right now in this very turbulent time, what you do sounds like a really needed and appreciated service.
Yeah.
So people leave your office really happy because they're winning on both ends?
Yes, yes, they are.
That should be your motto, winning on both ends there. All right, well, one final question, and this is super important because I think your advice is very valid today. What advice would you give people about dealing with the new economy? How can they deal with this a little bit better?
Well, When you're talking in terms of the seller of a property, I would tell them don't give up.
Don't give up.
Absolutely don't give up. Make sure your realtor doesn't give up.
Right.
Make sure that you have an exit strategy. We don't with our clients. We always close all of our sales on the properties. we're always in there fighting. So I think that would be the message I would send to the buyers.
Just don't give
and
up.
The sellers, yes.
Just believe in yourself and know that real can help you. Real can help you.
Yeah, get real.
Get real. William, you know, the market is so crazy. Why does anybody want to buy property right now?
Well, you're going to get a better price for the property now versus any other time in history. We're looking at buying properties lower than ever before, and your return on investment is going to be quite a bit more than you could ever imagine. You have your money sitting in the bank at a 2% rate.
If you're lucky.
Yeah, if you're lucky. And, you know, and I've seen people make as high as like 50, 100% returns on their money. It's real. And the best part about it is you have the opportunity to help someone else out as well.
Yes.
And you're getting the property at a deep, deep discount. So
why not?
Why not? Correct.
So a lot of people are just sitting on the sidelines thinking that, you know, the real estate market is going to get better, but if they wait for it to get better, these prices will be gone.
You're absolutely correct. And now the rates are very, very low, and it offers the possibility for people to come in and, you know, buy a property that they normally couldn't buy.
And then 10 years from now, think they were a genius for doing so, yes?
Yeah.
Or 2 years from now.
Well, they'll definitely be able to retire early.
Yes, I like that. Well,
Yeah.
So you're really doing people a huge favor to help them make this kind of investment.
Yes. Yes, I am.
Excellent.
Yeah.
Okay, William, why would a seller want to stop the foreclosure?
That's a great question, Lee. And they can legally receive funds from the sale of their property. We need the cooperation of the bank, of course, but we do it on a regular basis.
And most people don't know this?
No, they don't. The first thing that the realtor tells them is that they can't receive any funds from the sale of the property.
Well, that must really surprise you, that the realtors give that false information.
Well, it's not false information. It's just it's the different how they're wording it and how they're doing it. They're told to say that. So the bottom line is disclosure. You need to disclose this to the bank, and the bank is more reasonable what you think. So we work on the negotiation on that process.
So you must feel very rewarded when you go home at night knowing that you have helped put money in people's pockets?
Yes, because these people need it. They're hurting, and you know, we're here to help them. And you know, they need a place to go after they've sold their property, and we want to help them, you know, move on.
So if someone was sitting in front of you who has just used your services, what is the advice that you give them, you know, to go forth in life? You know, they've had this experience and now you've helped them. So what do you tell them when they're, you know, they're sitting in front of you and they're all ecstatic that you've helped them? What do you tell them to do in the future?
You have a fresh start. You know, go find something that you are passionate about and something that you believe in, and give it a, you know, work as hard as you can and do it again.
All right, William, I know a lot of people are not familiar with your services, but what do you do that's really unique?
Well, we work with investors and buyers to make sure that they get the best price for the property that they're bidding on. We have a unique proprietary software program that allows us to appraise the property and do projections of the property's value in the future. And we go with that back to the bank and we negotiate with the bank utilizing this software appraisal plan that we have. And what does that mean? That means that you're going to get the best price for the property.
Well, everybody must be happy about that.
You have to do that because a bank is actually pushing the values in the opposite direction. They want to get the highest value.
Right.
So you don't have somebody coming in there and showing them exactly what the value of the property is, they're going to always be pushing the value up a little higher all the time, wanting to get full retail value.
So you're your customer's champion.
Yes, yeah. It's a winner for the buyer. It's a winner for the seller. It's a winner for both sides.
Well, William, how are you and your firm different from other real estate agents who say that they can stop the foreclosures?
Well, we actually stop the foreclosures.
That's a good reason.
And you know, we make the transaction work.
All right, well, that's great news. I want to thank you so much for being on our show.
Yeah, thank you, Lynn.
We need more experts like you to actually fulfill their promises. Thank you so much.
Thank you.